Sometimes I feel like my whole life is a lie, and now is one of those moments. It's time for me to bring this to the internet because I'm hopelessly confused. Anybody out there dealing with mast cell activation syndrome and vocal cord dysfunction, I need your ears and your brain. My immunologist is trying to differentiate which reactions are true and which ones are vocal cord dysfunction. It bothers me because I feel like I can very clearly differentiate between the two, but I feel like I'm not being believed. But I feel like no matter how I word it or how I express what I'm feeling, it's still coming off just not the right way. I don't really understand. I went to an otolaryngologist, got the testing done for it. It showed that I didn't have any problems with my vocal cords physically, but I had vocal cord dysfunction, whatever, just because of symptoms. How I've been handling it is if the trigger is not food and it only flares up my airway, then it's vocal cord dysfunction. But if the trigger's food and it affects my airway and another body system, whether it's GI or my skin if I have hives or different things like that, that's how I've been doing it personally. I guess my immunologist is trying to say that I could have a flare up from food that triggers vocal cord dysfunction and dysautonomia. But I understand why my immunologist is trying to say it's multiple things and not just mast cell activation. It's just kind of leaving me at a loss because it's my whole life feels like a lie because I've treated these symptoms like anaphylaxis my whole life because that's what it is. But now that they're happening at a more daily, mild way, that it's not anymore, and it could be other conditions mixing with each other. I don't know. To give you an example, I'll eat something, I'll get the tingling itchiness in my tongue and my throat, then my chest will get tight, then I'll get nauseous, then I'll break out in hives. And then I'll sometimes get impending doom, lightheadedness, and dizziness. That's anaphylaxis, is it not? But I also understand that dysautonomia can cause probably nausea, lightheadedness, dizziness, impending doom. And then I also get the vocal cord dysfunction can cause the throat and chest sensation, even though to me personally it's more of an itchiness, which makes me feel like it's more allergy. And then when it's more like an air hunger, that's when it becomes vocal cord dysfunction.